Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, so now we have a little child.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Revelio. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
How's everyone? I'm doing alright, just had a Pop-Tart. Hello?
Revelio.
God, the school looks beautiful. Aww. Tired, but you know it's life.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send it out.
Is that it?
Don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
Lumos. You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. Confringo! I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Doo-doo. Do.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Ah, shit. Oh.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Flipendo. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Bombarder! Confringo!
Ow, my ear. I don't know what's up with my ear. It's like hurting.
Revelio. How about some sightseeing?
Wait, hold up. There's a shot.
Faster!
Thank you.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
It wasn't a beautiful escape. It was awesome.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
Bring
Does
it
this have
on.
anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Don't worry, we got a period. We got
idea.
curses.
This way.
All right, lead the way. I just appreciate the beauty in this game. Like far away, I understand that's just mountains and stuff. We can't go past it, but it just looks so beautiful. God, I love this game, and I love this fucking game. Hope we ever get a sequel. Well, I'll have to see if there's a sequel. The sequel needs it to it if whenever the game.
Centaur. Tread carefully.
My God, magnificent
An
creature.
entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Like, holy shit.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Return of the Frog's gay! I don't want them putting chemicals in the water to make the freaking frogs gay.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Gotcha.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pets. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found
Goblins?
goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Never understood, Lords. All they do is interfere when you're getting success of yourself.
They know the lies and falsehoods, and I want my ear and...
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
What in the world?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The Centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There
I want
must
to see
be
two
more
people
dragons
fight.
here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. I wonder it's the one.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. The Petroleus Totalis.
Rebellion.
Jesus Christ.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me for a son.
I'll bury you in the deepest pit. Let's get it. Bombardo! There you are. Rather unwise coming. Expelliarmus! Confringo! To be defeated by a vegetable! No! I will make you pay.
Is likely wise. Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Let's take a look.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Let's save her.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? That's a brilliant idea. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Ah, shit.
Let's get it.
See how you do this? There.
Rather unwise coming back this way. You'd be better for gardening in the back.
Expelliarmus!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Let's play.
Let's pray, shall we?
We'll regret coming here.
don't belong in battle. Vegetables in combat. I refuse to be
Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That's mine! Plants in a duel? Oh, that's
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Mark it down.
That's fine.
Leviosa.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato!
Oh, look at you. Well done. That was nothing but that.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Okay.
Accio!
Oh fuck.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
They're just like, yeah, we're about to attack you. And all of a sudden,
This way!
like, holy shit. Holy shit, that was awesome.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
Sorry about that.
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Look at my glasses.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful.
Revelio.
Do.
Revelio. Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo!
Fuck. Yeah.
I'd sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim.
Oh,
Can't
boy.
very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts.
I got a friend
We
who's
didn't
first
officially
name like
meet,
that. Oh,
but
it sounds
we
like
joined
that
in the
first
Cross
name.
Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumor is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known merpeople, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
What do you imagine a liaison to the merpeople would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
That does sound pretty cool.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of merpeople?
Well, we've consistently deemed merpeople as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water.
Wait, what?
I can't wait to hear about what you find.
You want me to do
One day
what?
soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
You want me to do what? I'll be back during the daytime. I have a fear of the water. Like I don't fear the water. It's just when it gets to a certain degree in the water, I'm like, I'm out. I played Jaws and the Water Temple from fucking Legend of Zelda from Ocarina of Time. I blame those two things, Jaws and Ocarina of Time, having me a fear of water. Well, the anxiety from the Water Temple as a kid. God, it's fucking weird. Like I could beat Ocarina of Time and walk through the Water Temple and be like, okay, yeah, and I'm still scared. And then when I go do it again a second time or a third time around later on, I'm just like, what do I do again? I'm just like, I'm lost, and I spend like 2 or 3 hours in that temple. In the other temple, I'm just like almost an hour in, or almost an hour and 30 minutes, or less than that sometimes. I don't know, it's just the Shadow Temple scared the shit out of me as a kid too. I fucking hated that temple. That was a game that was the reason why I could barely beat Ocarina of Time. It was like I had to have someone in the room watching me play the Shadow Temple, because that fucking temple scared me more. Like, the Water Temple and the Shadow Temple scared the shit out of me as a kid. I fucking hate those two temples. I never fully beat the well. You know, it's technically not a temple. I would get to a point where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm out. I'm walking out the door. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.
That book Professor Weasley asked.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Alright, I'm gonna end this here. Go for a smoke. I'll be back soon.